Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Dan tracking weather for us outdoors.
Hey, this view's not too far from the jewel of the Central Coast, Point Lobos. This is from Pack Rep in Carmel, though. Take a look at the cool clouds. You can see these little wave clouds out there. We had a lot of sunshine today, but a few of those low clouds have returned tonight. Let's take a look at the satellite picture tonight, and we will see that while most of the clouds faded by about 2 or 3 o'clock, we've seen some redevelop, and we get these little ripples which have developed right over the Monterey Peninsula. The sun angle is getting a little bit lower, so the bright white clouds don't show up as strongly, but they're still there tonight and will thicken up late into this evening. Take a look at current temperatures right now. 70 in Salinas, 70 in Monterey. It is definitely not 92 in Watsonville. That looks like some bad data. If it is, man, I want a strawberry popsicle right now. That sounds delicious. Everyone in Watsonville out there on the splash pad, hosing themselves off with the hose. No, it's not 92. It's probably closer to 70, maybe upper 60s right now in Watsonville. A few spots inland in the 80s. I mean, even our warmest temperatures inland in the mid 80s right now. It'd be really hard to get to 92 in Watsonville, even with the right wind and all those things happening. Either way, not 92 in Watsonville, right around 70 degrees, which is where most of us are at right now around the bay. And we'll dip into the 60s late tonight with slowly increasing low clouds. Your sunset tonight, 8:07 p.m. Bigger picture still showing low pressure on the coast. Now, we don't have like a big storm system coming in, but it's just general low pressure right along the coast, which is keeping our marine layer a little bit deeper. And we're really going to see low pressure kind of hanging out on the west coast for the next week or so. So that's going to mean some slightly below normal temperatures, especially for our inland areas. Now, we also could see some drizzle overnight. Once again, a few hundredths of an inch possible on the south and east sides of the bay as our clouds thicken back up in those locations first, and then pushing into our inland valleys by tomorrow morning like we've seen. Then the marine layer will get compressed a little bit tomorrow. So what we'll see is a net warm up for our inland areas, but actually probably a cool down for our coastal areas into the day tomorrow. So this is FUTURECAST at 7 a.m. And I want you to notice something as we head through the day. Now, we cleared out completely for a little while this afternoon. We're not going to do that tomorrow afternoon because our northwesterly winds will shift a little bit more to the west tomorrow. That's going to keep pushing clouds into the east shore of the bay throughout the day, and they may still stay flush with Monterey and sometimes on the north side of the bay. So more clouds on the coast tomorrow, even though our marine layer is getting squished down a little bit, and less clouds inland, which you're going to see some warmer temperatures. So up high and farther inland, we're going to warm up. We're back to 84 in Boulder Creek tomorrow, upper 70s at the summit, but Santa Cruz, you were in the 70s today. We'll struggle to get out of the 60s tomorrow. Same in Capitola with a high of 66. In fact, the whole east shore of the bay staying in the 60s tomorrow, even all the way into Prunedale and Salinas. We'll find 70s in Hollister, but 80s into the Santa Clara Valley. In fact, Morgan Hill getting close to 90 tomorrow. Onto the Monterey Peninsula, only 63 in Pebble Beach, but we'll stay 66 in Monterey and 67 in Seaside. And then the transition down south tomorrow, we'll see a high of 70 in Big Sur, low 70s also in Carmel Valley and Gonzales, but in the far south, mid to upper 80s expected for your highs. So still fairly cool for this time of year, but maybe a little bit warmer than today. Over the next 7 days on the coast, you'll actually see some warming readings as well as we head into Saturday and Sunday under partly cloudy skies. We'll have low clouds every day through the next week. It is August after all, but temperatures will be a bit more seasonable as we head into and out of the weekend. As for the inland side of things, temperatures also heading upward and will probably peak on Sunday as the area of low pressure on the coast is a little bit weaker, but we'll probably sit at or slightly below normal next week with persistent troughing on the west coast. So no heat waves in the forecast here for coastal California, and I guess probably most folks are probably happy about that.